but he comes before her this morning for sentencing in spite of public sympathy for the former hero. In other news, it was revealed that...
There's no sense in listening to that. They're just filling empty airspace.
I just keep thinking that this has got to be some kind of dream, that it really can't be happening.
Carmen, I know how upset you are, but today when we go to the courtroom, let's show Cruz all the love and confidence we have in him. Not our fear and the gloom. Let's not let him down, okay?
Ooh, boy, you look fine. Regular lady killer. I guess we just go see justice done now, don't we? What do you think it's gonna be? Easy? Life sentence or hard, you know? Gas chamber. They say it's better if you don't hold your breath. I don't know. I think either way, life sentence or gas chamber, I wouldn't hold my breath. Either way, it's the end of the days and wine and roses for you, you know. No more beach house. No more custom-fitted jeans. No more friends and relatives cheering you on. No, just a cozy 8 by 12-foot cell to grow old in. Without Eden.
Hitch a ride over to the courthouse. I want to talk to you about something.
Sure, Carmen and I would appreciate the company.
Great.
Good morning. Hi, Daddy.
Morning, baby.
How'd you sleep?
We didn't sleep very well. How about you?
I had enough, thanks. Okay.
Well, this whole thing stinks. That's all I can tell you. Never should have come to this.
Daddy, don't.
Sorry, baby.
No, I just think we ought to get going.
All right, limo's outside waiting. You're welcome to join us if you like.
Thanks, but I think we'll just go with Eden in the van.
No need for that. There's plenty of room in the limo.
No, I'd rather drive.
Why?
Well, I just think it's better, that's all.
Well, I would think at times like this we should all be...
Honey, is there some reason you don't want to go with us?
I love you both very much, and I'm trying to keep my spirits up, and I just don't think that you would be helping me.
She's right.
I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to face the reality of the situation. I don't think we're going to hear very good news in court, darling. Unless you know something more than I do.
No, I don't. But Cruz needs me to be strong right now, and strong for him through whatever happens, and he needs for me to believe in him, Daddy.
We believe in him. Cruz hasn't failed us, honey. The system has failed him.
I'm afraid for him. I can't help it. I'm afraid of what they might do to him.
When we get to the courthouse today, we just have to show him all the love and respect that we have for him. He'll know that we're there for him. He'll be okay.
You know, you think solitary is the pits in here. Man, way to get a load at the big house. No air, no light, no visitors. This little crawling thing, you know? They say a guy loses his whole sense of time in that place. I mean, loses his senses. Really, I mean, by the time you get out, you won't even remember your own name. To mention nothing of Eden's.
Yeah, but I will remember your name, my man. They could lock me up for 99 years and I wouldn't forget about you. I'm gonna come see you as soon as I get out.
Thanks. My name's Jesse.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday. Had an orange from a grove about 50 miles from here. That's how I got caught.
Well, you're not in here for stealing an orange, are you?
Broke out of prison 6 days ago. Been hiding out in irrigation ditches, and barns, and woods on my way to Mexico. Might have made it, too, if I didn't have to come out for food.
So why were you in prison?
Armed robbery. 15 years, 12 to go.
You know, they're gonna add 5 more for doing this.
Don't matter. I had to do it. I'll do it again.
The odds are against it working.
I spent 15 more years in that hellhole. I'm sure to kill somebody. Or be killed.
Hard to believe it's that bad.
You never spent time in one of them maximum security facilities? Too many hard dudes locked up in little spaces. You ain't got no hope. Turns a man mean. And there's the strip searches, rotten food, and the hole. After a while, you forget you're human. Just a trapped wild animal. I don't call myself no saint. Hell, I done bad in my life, but I don't deserve this deal. So I'll keep on trying to break out until I make it. Or I'm shot dead. What are you in for?
I've been convicted of murder, and I'm gonna get sentenced today.
But I hope they give you the gas chamber. Because if you get life, it ain't no life at all. Better off dead. See you later, man. I guess I'll be back when they get me fixed up.
Yeah, you take care of yourself.
Do my best.
Cruz.
What are you doing here, Eden? You shouldn't be here. This isn't the time or the place for you to be here.
You never know when you're lucky, do you, pal?
Could I speak to him alone just for a few minutes?
But make it fast, will you? He has a date with the judge real soon.
I mean it, baby. You have no idea what you're letting yourself in for. Now, if you're not going to protect yourself, then I'm going to have to do it for you. I'm sorry.
Are we really back to that again?
Do you understand that there are two ways you're going to see me from now on? If you're lucky, through a glass partition. If you're not so lucky, on a slab. Is that really the way you want to live your life?
No, it's not, and it's not going to be the way that I'm going to live my life. Because I'm going to have what I planned, and we're going to have it together.
You're dreaming, Eden. You're dreaming.
Would you give me your hand? Please? Please?
Darling. Why are you looking at me like that?
How am I supposed to look at you?
Well, I don't want you to see me. I don't want you to see this.
I know you're scared. And I don't have all the answers. I don't know why things keep happening to us. But I think it's some kind of test. And you and I, we're going to come through this together. We're going to be okay. I don't doubt it at all. You have to trust me.
I trust you with my life. What does it matter? I always thought the world had to be a decent place if a man like me, somebody who came from where I came, could find his way to a woman like you. I don't feel that way anymore.
You'll have to be seated now. All rise.
is now in session.
Be seated. We are here on the record in the case of the people of California versus Cruz Castillo. The defendant and his counsel are present. The people are present. This is the time and the place for sentencing. Do either the counsel or the district attorney wish to be heard?
Just a few words, Your Honor, to remind the court that Mr. Castillo has been a man of unblemished honor and integrity his entire life, that he's been a respected member of this community for years, and that he has a distinguished record as a police officer. I also wish to point out again that Elena Nicholas, alias Eleanor Norris, was a tortured and violent woman who had many enemies.
Thank you, Mr. Capel. Mr. Timmons?
I think I can be as brief as that. Let's see, a jury of his peers heard all the good stuff about Mr. Castillo and all the bad stuff about his victim. They found him guilty of murder in the first degree. Nothing's changed. Thank you.
Will the defendant please rise? Mr. Castillo, you have been convicted of a heinous crime. Murder in the first degree. Willful, deliberate, premeditated killing of another human being. According to the laws of this state, you have committed a capital crime for which the death penalty may be inflicted. However, the jury, meeting in a special session, having completed the penalty phase, have taken into consideration your past unblemished record and the esteem in which you are held by your family, your friends, your colleagues. And they have found these facts to act in mitigation for a lesser sentence. I have decided to follow that recommendation. Therefore, I sentence you to life imprisonment.
No.
With a possibility of parole after 25 years.
No! No!
This is not the final word. I promise you I will talk to the governor about a commutation.
Mason and Julia are already working on the appeal.
Maybe I know how you feel. We're gonna find the person who did this.
There is no way that Cruz is going to spend the next 25 years in prison. There's no way.
I know. I'm not going to count on the system to set things straight. The system broke down. Cruz knows it, and I should have known it. There's only one way.
Baby, what?
Carmen, would you get a lift home with my parents? I need to speak to Kane about something privately.
All right.
Out of prison when he was wounded, and he wouldn't listen to you.
We were just coming from different places, that's all. I saw the writing on the wall a little sooner.
Will you help me?
If I can.
I have no right to ask you. I'll be putting you in jeopardy.
I won't do anything I don't want to do. I gotta tell you, it would have been a lot easier while he was still in the hospital, though. This is gonna be tough.
How will we go about it?
Well, I'd say our best bet would be to do it while he's still here in Santa Barbara before they take him to the penitentiary. Because then it gets tricky.
How do we start?
Well, I'm gonna go back to the jail and nose around a little bit, see if I can find out when they're gonna transfer him. And then we'll make specific plans.
All right. You know, I never believed I'd be talking this way. But I feel good about it. I'm really frightened, but I feel good about it. We're taking some action. We're gonna do something, and we're gonna get him out of there.
We'll get him out, don't worry.
I believe you.
You should believe me. As you know, I can be a very determined man.
Hey, Castillo, baby! I want to be the first to
bring you the news, huh, from the sheriff? You're going into the state pen, baby! Of course, the paperwork's probably going to take a couple of days, so, you know, you'll be lolling around here in these luxurious accommodations meanwhile. So, oh, wait a second, I forgot. I brought you a little pre-Christmas present. Another calendar! A 25-year calendar! With little boxes so you can check off each and every day. Although personally, I don't think you're gonna make it to your 25-year anniversary over the attrition of, you know, ex-cops in the slammer. Just in case, I'm gonna keep fit. Eat all the right foods, have regular checkups, you know. My exercises. Because when you come up for parole, I want to be there to make sure you never get it!
Honey. Honey, I can't believe it.
I'm trying really hard.
You are. And it's wonderful. Well, honey, you promise me now that you're not going to overdo, okay?
Yeah, well, I gotta be walking really soon if I'm gonna help Cruz.
Baby, you said something at the courthouse about helping him. You said you'd have to try something different. What did you mean?
Well, you know, we can't wait for the legal machinery to grind because Cruz is bound to get ground up in it. I mean, he can't stay there with killers and rapists and psychopaths. He won't survive.
Eden, what are you saying? What are you planning?
Mama, I'm just going to tell you that I'm not going to be separated from him for 25 years, much less 25 days.
You know, it didn't take Eden long at all after you were sentenced to realize what needed to be done.
I don't want to talk about this.
Would you rather she told you about it?
You know, do you know what it's like for me to see her now, man? I think about the future when I see her.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Let me explain something to you, Kane. And I tried to, you know, it's over for me. You understand? As far as the rest of the world is concerned, I'm done. So I don't want to hear about no stupid plan, and I don't want to ruin Eden's life for no good reason. I just...
What?
Is it...
What do you want? Say it.
Say what?
Say it! You want to die, don't you? Say it. Say it out loud.
I've been there, man. I even tried to do it a couple of times. Can't look back at my past, no future to look forward to. Just want to end it all. Just want out. Then, slowly, almost in spite of myself, I came back. And then when I left that hospital and I went up in those mountains, all I wanted was peace. I just wanted peace and maybe find some purpose. Now look at me, here I am. You know, there's a reason I'm still around. Because I got work to do. So do you.
I'm not you. Every man has different limits, and I just found out.
Oh, geez, that is a crock. Somebody should slap you around, knock some sense into you. Yeah. You have not reached your limits. You don't even know what your limit is. You've just lost control of your life. Outside forces, other people, chance have all taken over. And it's scary, isn't it? Because you feel hopeless. But it's just a feeling. And you get past it. You just gotta have courage, man, and you got courage. I wish I had the courage that you have. You just don't want to forget who you are. And you can't stop fighting. Because someday, you are gonna get cleared of this. And then everything's gonna come together for you. But until then, there's no reason for you to rot in prison.
Okay. I don't know how to get through to you. Really, I don't. Let me try to explain. You see, I don't want Eden suffering false hope. And I don't want you or anybody else endangering her life. It's the last thing in the world I have any kind of control over. So I'm telling you once and for all, Kane, I want you and I want her to leave me here the hell alone.
You can't order me not to do it.
I could stop this by reporting it, and I would.
No, you can't. Because Kane and I will plan it. We just won't tell you.
I want you to stop
We're
this.
getting you out of here. You have no choice.
What is this? This is a game to you or something? This is another caper in the line?
The most serious I have ever been.
Well, then get serious and think about it. You know what would happen if you tried to pull this off? I'll tell you. I would still go to San Quentin or wherever the hell it is they're going to send me, and you would be in a place like this. And that ain't going to happen.
No, it won't. Because we're going to plan this very carefully. We have the odds on our side. Your transfer hasn't come through. We're going to get you out right here in Santa Barbara.
Will you please stop talking about this and listen to me? I don't want this to happen. I'm not going to let it happen. This is a stupid fantasy, and I'm not going to get sucked into it. That's all it is. And believe me, I guarantee you it's going to, turn into something so awful your head will spin if you don't give this